Thank you. Item 7B, presentation discussion of the 2016 annual report. Mr. Spurgeon.
Okay. First off, I want to thank everyone that came this evening regarding the City of Roses matter. As council knows, every year we put together an annual report, and I am so excited about presenting the report to the governing body this evening. Our communication director, Krista Flash. What's so cool about Krista is she takes the ideas that I have and translates those into actions and results. And I can't begin to tell you how much I appreciate her and how valuable she is to the city. And what we're going to do right now is we're just going to run through it briefly. I will tell the council that we are going to be sending out our annual report to all of our federal, state, and local legislators, along with a lot of our corporate partners and businesses within the community. And so when we were talking about the theme for the annual report, we felt like that we wanted to focus on the accomplishments or milestones that were completed by the governing body and the administration in 2016. So when you open up to the first page, obviously you have the table of contents. You go to the pages 4 and 5, and what we put together are the top 10 milestones that we see were accomplished by our government during 2016, and then it's actually listed by months. So anyone that reads this will be able to take this document and actually go through on a timeline to see what was accomplished. And then Mayor Thurman has his 2016 year in review letter, which basically is a synopsis of 2016. You turn to the next page. We have there, obviously, one of our major accomplishments that is very visible is the Rose District water fountain that was installed and became operational in September of 2016. And that picture right there is worth 1,000 words. And all of you were there when we christened it. Some of us actually got in it and got wet, which was absolutely amazing. And tentatively right now, I understand from talking to Assistant City Manager Russell Gale, is that we're looking at an early April opening, depending on the weather. So just in less than a month, it's going to be open, and we will keep it open hopefully through late October or November like we did last year. Turning on, obviously, the fuel that basically makes the engine go is economic development. So we focused on our accomplishments. I mean, something that I think is really cool is the fact that we were recognized as a happy place to live. And that's not easy to say in these times when so many people are so busy with their lives, but I thought that was a really, really cool designation. The next page is something that's important to all of us, as well as Mother Earth, is that we know that becoming a more sustainable city is extremely important, not only to the folks that live here, but those that want to make investments. And so with the support of the council, we created a recycling committee that's looking at options for curbside collection for residential. We became more sustainable by taking our solid waste to Covanta starting in December, and we kicked off the Broken Arrow Monarch initiative to help the butterflies make it on their journey from the south to the north. And I can tell you, last Saturday I attended a presentation by Dr. Skip Taylor that there were nearly 300 people were at to learn more about how they could start their own pollinator pathways. And I have at my home, we have about 600 square foot area that's been designated one of about 166 in the state. Here at the city, we're going to have one, and then we're going to be putting other pathways throughout our city facilities, and a lot of residents are interested in doing that as well. Then, of course, we get into section 13, page 13, which is the quality of life. Through the leadership of Scott Esmond, we adopted the GO plan, which is actually going to help with putting more bike trails within our community, which we received grant funds to do that. Going on to the next page, I mean, another picture's worth 1,000 words is the new tennis courts. It's absolutely amazing. Quality of life, we talked a little bit about that, bringing everyone together. And then something that was extremely important to all of us is on page 16 and 17, as we talked about infrastructure and the amount of reinvestments that we have and will make to our community. And then you just go on through, we talk about keeping our city safe, and then we finish up talking about transparency and making sure that we are providing our citizens access to what's going on in City Hall. So And then the last page is talking about the elected officials and the administration. So I'm very proud of this document. It is going to be going out. I think it's a great snapshot of the accomplishments of this year. We've outlined what our priorities for this year, and I'm looking forward to coming back to you officially next year with the new update that basically demonstrates the successes we have in 2017. So we'll be glad to answer the questions the council members may have.
Any questions? It's an outstanding report. We did a great job, Krista.
Yes.
Look, we had good information to go in there, and it really turned out to be another amazing report, so very happy to have it.
Yes. Yes, it is.